Hi guys, it's Scott Curry, and welcome to another Millionaire Club portfolio update. If you're wondering what the heck the Millionaire Club is, this is a portfolio that I started to help all of my viewers become millionaires over the next 10 to 15 years. We started with $2,000. We are depositing $200 every other week on Fridays. That's our paydays. And then we are buying stocks every other week, dollar cost averaging into some and adding new positions where it makes sense. If you want to see everything that I've bought in the past, I have put all of the videos into this playlist so that you can see everything that we're buying and selling. Now, if you are new and you want to join us on this challenge, I wanted to let you know that Moomoo is offering up to 15 free stocks when you open an account using my link in the description below. This is a great way to kickstart your portfolio and get some extra money in there right away. All you have to do is deposit at least $2,000 by the end of this month using my link in the description below, and you will get 15 free stocks. Now, if you are only able to deposit $100 or more, you'll still get 5 free stocks using my link in the description below. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can sign up at stockcurry.vip/Moomoo. That's stockcurry.vip/Moomoo. Today, I want to talk about what we bought on Friday. Here is the current portfolio. As you can see, we have 12 stocks in this portfolio. Today, I added on 3 and then I bought 2 new ones. You can also see that the portfolio balance is currently at $2,182. I did deposit $200 on Friday, so that will bring the actual balance up to $2,382 once that deposit clears. The portfolio is currently down about $83 or about 3%. Nothing that I'm worried about since our average hold time is going to be about 4 years. That average hold time is based upon how John Templeton traded and became a billionaire in the stock market. For this challenge, we are using Warren Buffett's principles, but we are modifying them slightly. Rather than holding forever like Warren Buffett says to do, we're going to take the John Templeton approach and sell these stocks once they get back up to fair value. If we do that, our average hold time should be around 4 years. Taking a look at the stocks that I bought today, I bought 3 shares of ZIM, 3 shares of ALLY, 8 shares of GT, 7 shares of CLF, and 2 shares of ECPG. Now, ZIM, CLF, and ECPG I dollar cost averaged into, and ALLY and GT are new positions for the portfolio. By the way, you can see a little link here at the bottom of the screen. If you will check the description of this video, I have that same link in the description of the video, and you can see the entire portfolio as it currently stands. You can see every stock we've bought and sold. You can see all of the deposits that we've made, and you can see everything that we're currently holding. Just look in the description of the video for a link to the Millionaire Club portfolio. Also, if you want to get in on these trades while the market is still open, rather than waiting to watch a video and then having to buy on Monday, I recommend you follow me on Twitter because I post all of these trades as soon as they are made on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter at RealScottCurry. That's RealScottCurry. Now, each time I make a trade, I try to buy about $100 of each security. We're going to keep buying 5 stocks each time until our buying power has been filled up. That will be about another 3 more times or about another 6 more weeks. After that, we'll just be buying 2 securities at $100 each based upon the $200 that we'll be depositing each pay period. So these 5 stocks, I bought 2 shares of ECPG that added on or dollar cost averaged in another $101.60. I bought 7 shares of CLF that dollar cost averaged in another $105.66. I also bought 3 shares of ZIM. That dollar cost averaged in $88.71. Now, we did get a nice dividend on ZIM, so once that hits the account, I will use those dividends to reinvest, and we'll just add on 1 additional share of ZIM. Now, the two new stocks I bought today were GT, which I bought 8 shares of, and that was $103.76. And then 3 shares of ALLY, and that was $95.37. So they aren't exactly $100, but I try to get as close as possible, just rounding up or down using whole share amounts. That way, if you don't have the ability to do fractional share trading, you can still follow along with the portfolio if you want to. Now, I already covered the stocks that I dollar cost average into in prior videos, and you can go watch those in the playlist. Let's talk about the 2 new stocks I added on today, and the first one is GT, which is Goodyear Tire and Rubber. Now, at first, when I looked at the stock, I was a little bit concerned about entering a recession and the fact that rubber might slow down. Goodyear might not be selling as many tires because there might not be as many car sales. And then I realized that whether you buy a new car or not, you still need tires for your car. So I feel like GT will probably perform fairly well even during a recession. Taking a look at the PE ratio here, we can see that the current PE ratio is 3.7. That is compared to a sector average of 17.74. So this stock is extremely undervalued. As you can see here on the income statement, GE has been profitable for the past 4 quarters. Now, you might notice how the year-over-year increase has been quite large. And that is actually why the stock is trading so cheaply right now, is in the last 2 years, they had some very difficult years, lost a lot of money, but they've gotten things back on track now and they have turned profitable once again. And taking a look at the balance sheet, GT has $9.22 billion in current assets and $7.12 billion in current liabilities. So overall, GT has over $2 billion more assets than liabilities. This is a very strong balance sheet, and I really like GT for a value stock. I think this is a great stock to invest in. The other stock that I bought new in the portfolio today is ALLY. This is Ally Financial, and this is a bank. ALLY has a PE ratio of 4.66 compared to a sector average of 17.09. So again, a very undervalued stock. Now, because this is a bank, it's actually better to look at the PB ratio, or price to book ratio. And I don't know if you can see it here on the screen, but Moomoo actually marks the PB as optimal, meaning this is the optimal way to value this stock. And what a PB ratio is, or price to book ratio, it's essentially the stock price divided by the value of the assets. Anything under 1, and you're literally buying the stock for less than the value of the assets alone. And as you can see here, ALLY has a PB ratio of 0.86, meaning we are able to buy this stock at a 14% discount to the value of the assets. So no matter which way you look at it, with the PB or the PE, ALLY is undervalued. Now, taking a look at the income statement, we can see that ALLY has been profitable for the past 4 quarters. You will notice how the year-over-year is declining, and is actually declining at a faster and faster pace. And that is why ALLY is so cheap right now, is because their earnings have been declining. Still, they're quite profitable, and this decline now makes them undervalued. Now, taking a look at the balance sheet, you might notice how this balance sheet looks a little bit different from some of the other balance sheets that we've looked at. Because this is a bank, it lists its balance sheet quite differently from, say, like a retail stock or something like that. So we can't really look at current assets and current liabilities. Instead, we're just going to look at total assets and total liabilities. ALLY has total assets of $185.7 billion and total liabilities of $171.72 billion. So net ALLY has 14 billion more assets than they do liabilities. This is a very strong balance sheet. And given that low PE and PB ratio, I think ALLY is one of the best banking stocks to invest in. So that's what I bought in the portfolio today. Now, I do want to stress that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I talked about today is a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any asset. Please do your own research before investing into any assets. I hope this video was valuable and gave you some great trading ideas. If you liked these videos and you want to see more, make sure you click the like button and subscribe. And if you missed the last update we did with 5 new value stocks, make sure you go watch the video that's posted right here.